The infamous David Letterman performance and what went into it. Okay, I can't lie. The infamous white Kangol hat was worn on purpose because I knew that I was going to be on David Letterman and I wanted to stand out. But also because Ray and the management team, they didn't really tell me what to wear. I just kind of, as a professional and being in this business for so long, I already knew, okay, well, let me look presentable. I can't come all hip-hop with jeans and t-shirt and all that kind of stuff. I got to kind of look the part at least, even if I'm going to blend some of the other elements of my clothing personality to the table. So, of course, I have my black button-up shirt. I had my Dickie slacks, I had my regular Dickie pants, all black. And I had my 574 New Balances black and white, which I had just bought the week before. So I was waiting to kind of rock it with that. And I brought my hat along with me because I wanted to be sure if that's the look that Amy or her team wanted. So I just said, let me just bring it just in case. If they say no, I'm totally cool with it. I'm just happy to be here. I'm grateful. I'm happy to be here. I don't care. I'm not going to get temperamental because they said I can't wear a hat or this particular thing on stage. Whatever they needed me to do, I was going to do it. I was just grateful for them giving me the opportunity to sing behind Amy. So as fate would have it, I asked Ray, or one of the guys that was in charge of management or who was in charge of the setting for the David Letterman show, I said, can I wear my white hat? And they totally said, sure. So there you go. It was no problem. I wore the white hat. I felt that I was representing for not only Planet 12, but I was representing for real hip-hop because that's why I wear the Kangol in general. Anybody that knows anything about law and knows the history of Planet 12 so far is that the Kangol is a part of my look because it represents the hip-hop side of me. You understand what I'm saying to you? So for those who didn't know that, you now know why I wear the Kangol. So when I got up on that stage to perform with Amy, my goal was to not only stand behind her and do an excellent job, but it was to represent Planet 12 and just real hip-hop in general, to let them know that we made it in the building even through this medium, through a credible artist that not only loves funk, jazz, and R&B and blues, but she also loves hip-hop. So that's pretty much it. And I'm not going to lie, I tried to pull the same thing for the 2007 MTV Movie Awards, but I think MTV and them wasn't really having it, so I couldn't wear my hat for that. And I was kind of pissed off about that, but you know what? I totally got over it. This is MTV, for Christ's sake. I'm not going to sit there again and get mad because I can't wear a hat. But the David Letterman performance, like I said, 5 years later, 6 million views. People are still talking about my hat, the dance moves, and the look, the whole bit. So as I was telling somebody before on Facebook, that Amy is not going to be remembered just for all the tabloid bullshit and the things that she went through. Amy's music will continue to stand the test of time. Her image, her songwriting, those 2 albums are still holding up even in the wake of her absence. So again, I say, again, I can't say it enough. This is the only way I can really get out my frustration and kind of hold back the anger and the tears a little bit, simply because of the fact that she gave me one of the greatest milestones of my career, but also because of the fact that she opened the door for real music to be heard once again. So when Back in Black sold 4 million copies and she won the 5 Grammys, I really felt that when she won, she was winning for all of us who dare to call ourselves real artists, because I looked at her as one of us. The fact that anybody that's of our caliber, when they make it or they get an award, I feel like they're winning it for us as a whole, because it's opening and broadening the mind of certain record labels to see that this music still has value. And it took, and the amazing part about Amy's legacy is that it took a young British white girl to make the industry recognize that funk, jazz, R&B, and real hip-hop can exist under one roof. And no, she's not the first. I say this again. Amy's not the first. There's Joss Stone. There's a couple other girls, black and white, that came before Amy. But the fact that Amy was able to break through to a mainstream audience and not dilute or change any of her musical vision or her style from her first album, that is an achievement. And these people, these journalists, or whoever you want to call them, or music enthusiasts, they need to respect that shit. And that is the way that I feel. So this is the last of my vlog series in reference and in memoriam to the beautiful, talented Amy Winehouse. I thank y'all so much to all my fans, to all my fans who discovered me through Amy Winehouse. Zaylon, Hashima, I love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all again. We got a lot to talk about. As you know, Sharon Jones, the Dap Kings. Thank y'all so much. And most importantly, thanks to God and Al Street, because if it wasn't for those two people, this would have never happened with my chapter with Amy. So thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Planet 12 is upon y'all.